I want to ask you a question.
Yeah.
Why do you think in today's society guys don't approach girls anymore?
They're soft.
They
literally
are.
went soft. They're scared of rejection. And it's like, it's so mind-boggling to me how beta men have become. Like, they don't go after it in their careers. They don't go after it, like, in relationships anymore. And it's like, it's like men used to go to war.
Yeah.
Now they can't even, like, go up to a girl at a coffee shop or, like, the street. Like,
Yeah.
they want the girls to come to them. It's like,
That's not how it
backwards
works.
to me. Yeah.
Always fortune rewards the bold, and if you're not bold and you're not gonna go for it, then what are you doing?
No, facts.
So how would you bring that back? What movement would you build to bring guys back and go approach girls just on the streets and say hi?
Yeah. Well, the movement I'm building is like to girls to empower them to almost like reject that like energy to where it's like you should be making your own money and investing in yourself to where if a guy doesn't approach you, you're like turned off by it because you already do it yourself.
Very
so
true.
it's like I'm starting the movement of like the girls on the receiving end to like reject that energy in order to like get the guys in check themselves.
Many unbearable hours later.
The average person is poor, broke, and fat. Like 99% of the world is completely miserable. And they will try to drag you down to their level. Because people only want to help you and cheer you on to a point that you're as good as them, but never better than them. The next time you're thinking about making an opportunity that will genuinely change your life, getting fit, making money, learning a new skill set, getting a mentor, people will...
According to Shelby's former business partner, Gorchi Stortsev, who I'm going to call George, in a lawsuit he filed against her in Miami, Florida, she is defrauding him in a scheme to strip him of $8 million or more in profits. Now, according to the lawsuit, in 2024, Shelby and George launched Girl Sales Boss, which was designed as a company to uplift women and help them land remote, high-paying sales jobs. A very noble cause. And the company was built from ground up by Shelby and George, with George committing the systems, the training, and the vision, and Shelby, with her social media presence, being the face of the company. But according to George's lawsuit, Shelby and her business partner, Blake Roca, were secretly plotting a takeover. While Shelby was pretending, according to the lawsuit, to build Girl Sales Boss, her and Blake were actually setting up their own competing company, stealing proprietary information and stealing money that should have went to the Girl Sales Boss company. Shelby ended her partnership with George in a 10-minute phone call and then 30 hours later launched an almost identical company called She Sells Remote. That's the one you see on her Instagram, which has the identical system. And over webinars, she's made millions of dollars. And George alleges they're entirely off of his stolen ideas and proprietary systems. And not only did she steal all of the proprietary information and use all the contacts and client bases that George built, but she also locked him out of the systems that he had stored all of the confidential information. So effectively, George was locked out of 50% of the company that he co-founded with Shelby. And according to the lawsuit, she claimed she was dissociated from the Girl Boss company. But at the same time, she was generating sales that George never saw. And in August 2024, when George sent a demand to cease and desist and outlining all of her breaches of fiduciary duty, the fraud, and the scheme, she responded with her own nasty response and posted it on social media, or at least talked about it on social media, and according to George, defamed his reputation. So what started out to empower women and generate opportunities for women to make millions of dollars in sales seems like actually created an opportunity for betrayal and fraudulent scheming. That's according to George's lawsuit.
The easiest way to finesse a group of women is to say that you want to empower them. Once you see that empower word, you've just literally gotta run. You've seen it with the feminism, and now we're seeing it again. Look, she's literally gone online and called herself a psychopath. She is a psychopath, and she better pay that money.
Tell them to bring me my money.
You ever notice when a man has a beautiful, gorgeous woman on his arm, suddenly all the other women start paying a lot of attention to him, right? And now he's out there thinking he's turned into some sort of Greek god. And no, she's dating for personality this time. Poor guy's like, damn, everybody's checking me out. I'm so hot. No, sweetie, sit down. They don't want you. I hate to break it to you. They want to compete with her. Because listen, women are natural strategists. When we see a man with a confident, gorgeous woman on his arm, part of us goes like, what's so special about that guy? Is he loaded? Like, why did she choose him? What is he, right? And that's not attraction. It is curiosity mixed with a little competition. Because half the time, when another woman is flirting with a man, knowing that he's full-blown taken, she's not even really into him. She is just testing that woman. She wants to see if she can take what another woman has, just to prove that she simply could, okay? Ariana Grande. Ariana Grande. Okay. It's not about love or even attraction at all. It's purely about ego. But the problem is that most of these men, they misread that. And then all of a sudden they think that they're so irresistible that they've unlocked some sort of God mode and they can have whatever woman that they want, right? No, honey, she just wanted to hold the trophy somebody else had for validation. Now, here's where guys fumble. They really start believing the hype. They start chasing the illusion of something bigger and better out there, and they end up losing the real woman that they had, the one who actually made them glow up in the first place. So here's a little reminder for the men. When another woman's flirting with you, knowing that you're in a relationship, they're not chasing you, honey. They are challenging her. And the second that you forget that, you're gonna lose both of them. So yeah, hot, you're super hot. But she's the reason that that woman noticed you in the first place.
Shut the fuck up in 2024!
I told you that bitch crazy.
What the fuck, y'all? God damn! God damn! God damn!
Would you live on a planet with all women?
With all women?
Yeah.
Ooh. You wouldn't? That's my dream. Think about how...
I mean...
Think of the structure.
Can men come in once a month?
Nah, it's just
a
all
planet
women.
with
We
all
don't get
women.
like we don't get like travel pass.
Nah.
Okay. I mean, I really would.
Okay.
I really would. It would be nice.
So like never, like not a single man.
Not a single man.
It would be nice. We would have great shopping, great homes, healthcare, like all the things.
And we'd be bored.
But happy. It's fine.
So you taking it?
I'm taking it. I'm going.
Okay.
I'm going.
Okay. Saw guys on the fence.
I'm going. I'm going.
I had to convince myself.
I'm going.
A little bit.
I'm going.
It's time to go!
You realize that that guy isn't creepy. You're just not physically attracted to him.
Welcome to another episode of I Fucking Told You So. Viewer discretion is advised.
I know, you thought you were less shallow than that, and it's okay because you're not. I'm not judging you, okay? I am a lot of the times more pleasant when I am physically attracted to someone. Like if a guy who's attractive to me is looking at me, I'm like, oh my gosh, he's looking at me. But when a guy that I don't find attractive looks at me, I'm like, oh my gosh, who's gonna call the police?
By the power invested in me, I pronounce women that think like this diabolical. However, there is a part that we must take appreciation to, and it's the fact that they are admitting that they are like this. Because this is something men have been saying for quite some time. If you are attractive enough, you can get away with murder damn near. Nothing ever is actually what it is until they deem you attractive or unattractive. So, for example, if she says you SA'd her or you harassed her, it depends on your level of attraction. If she's very, very attracted to you, there's a good chance she's not going to say anything about it. But if she's not attracted to you, you're going to jail. They move the goalposts depending on how attracted they are to you, which is insane to say the least. Because if you ask me, any offense should be taken seriously, no matter how attractive or unattractive this person is. But I'm happy these videos are coming out because it's proving the things that men have been saying for X amount of years at this point. This is exactly why we shouldn't believe all women. This is exactly why we shouldn't believe all victims until we get the full story. Because I'm sure at some point, that person lacked some details that implicated them in their own demise. And a lot of the time, those details are that they pick and choose when they want to be victims to a situation.
Like, okay, should I do it? I know you thought you were more evolved, and you're not, because pretty privilege is a thing and it runs both ways, and it's okay. Just enjoy it.
Now, this is a part of the video I can actually agree with. Pretty privilege is a real thing, and I think those people have the right to exercise it. However, it only becomes an issue when they start to abuse it. But I wholeheartedly disagree with the fact that based on how this person looks will determine if they're actually harassing you, or if they're even being weird in any way, shape, or form, because what that does is it makes it really difficult for us to identify who's actually been offended or harmed in a real way. Saying someone harassed you simply because you're not attracted to them, not because they actually did anything to you, is a horrible way to go about things. That's no different from the boy who cried wolf. So that kind of behavior is going to breed people to be very desensitized to these moments, because time and time again, a lot of these stories are coming out, and come to find out, you were never harassed in any way, shape, or form. You just don't like the person because of the way that they look, and that's a fucked up way to go about things. But you know what? A lot of y'all are not going to want to hear the shit I'm saying, because I'm just a normal guy. Y'all keep the change.
This motherfucker don't miss.
No, he's fucking good.
That motherfucker don't miss, man.
He's good.
Women think the relationship is all about them. They do. Everything is centered around what she wants. And if that's fine, in her mind, everything is cool. And she does not care what the man is going through. She don't care what his challenges are, or any of those things. So what ends up happening, the male believes that he keeps the marriage together because if he goes to cheat or whatever, like those 41 shades, for different reasons, they left you with the marriage because the marriage was all you wanted. You didn't actually want the man. You wanted the marriage. The fairy tale. You wanted the fairy tale. So the man feels that he gave you what you wanted. You wanted the marriage. You wanted the money. You wanted the kids. You wanted all of this crap. And never consider what he's mentally going through. Never considers what he invests into the relationship. A lot of men deal with this. And so what they end up doing is getting things outside of the relationship. And what? The woman is still mad.
Let's go home! Let's go home, ladies and gentlemen! Let's go home! Let's go!
Why do men have to initiate everything? Why is the thing for dating these days, if a man isn't doing everything, he's not interested in you? A lot of women say that you're not supposed to show your emotions or show that you like a man until he shows it first. Some people say a relationship or dating a man will only work if he's head over heels in love with you first, and then you show him love. Some people say you need to be a mean girl in order for a man to like you. Be mean to him, and then you'll get him, sis. Like, be mean. Like, men like to chase mean girls. Like, men love when you don't like them. So if you love a man, don't say it. Don't show it. Don't act like you love him. Don't show him that you love him. Don't check up on him. Don't text good morning first. Don't do any of that. You just need to be really mean and be stuck up, and then the man will love you, and then the man will fall for you. And then if you are the type of female that shows that affection and that love and that reciprocated energy, you're somehow dumb. And you're a pick-me for doing that. And oh, that's the reason why he did you wrong. Are y'all okay? Like, are y'all okay? If I like somebody, I'm gonna show them that I like them. I'm not gonna move heaven and earth for that person when I just met them, but dang. And we're talking for like 2 months, and I see he having a rough day, I'm gonna buy him lunch. If I'm out at the store and I see something that I think my man would like, I'm gonna buy it for him and give it to him just because. It's like y'all are keeping score. Like, everything is, oh, give and take, or take, or, oh, if he don't do this, don't do that. Make sure he's paying for everything. He needs to be paying for your nails, your toes, your hair. He needs to be doing everything for you, and all you have to do is be a mean girl, and everything's gonna be okay. Like, just be mean to him, girl. That's how you get him. Seriously, are y'all okay? Everything is about keeping score. Everyone's afraid to show affection. Everyone's afraid to be open with their feelings. Everyone's afraid to reciprocate energy. And then you wonder why nothing is working out. No one's getting married. There's so many broken homes. People are getting cheated on. People are doing all this crazy stuff, when all you have to do is be yourself, bro. Like, be yourself. How are you going to find the right one if you're not being yourself? If you think that she looks pretty or he looks handsome, tell them. If you woke up that morning and you want to text him good morning, even though he didn't text you back last night, just say good morning. Hope you slept well. Like, why does everything have to be about, oh, if you do this, then you're chasing? Isn't the idea to, like, be in love and, like,
get there one day? Like, why is everything, I don't know, like, this is weird and I hate it here.
Sensational.